Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Geek Plan, another Star Trek watch party for the Star Trek the Original Series. And no, you won't see any debate coverage here tonight. The only debate you're going to be seeing is me and Tim trying to figure out who's better at Star Trek trivia. So, welcome, Greg, and welcome, Tim. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Same here. We're about to watch some Trek, so.
And not only are we about to watch some Trek, from what I've seen, we're about to watch some amazing Trek. Is that true?
The second episode for sure.
Okay.
More so the second episode.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one isn't terrible, but it's just nowhere near on par.
Yeah,
we got Shield Wall up in this biatch.
Hey, Shield Wall.
What's up, man?
And Nudist Megatron, you're definitely, yes, you clearly are the best. What was your score last one? I forgot what your score was last time. Yeah, Tim, you had something you wanted to talk about. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. So we had some motherfucking cuck in Greg's comments on his last Lower Decks review saying, "No, you're just making stuff up about someone having to be on the bridge stations." Well, check this out. Let me share my screen here.
Yeah,
it wasn't
the Star Trek technical manual at us. Is that what you're gonna do?
That's what I'm gonna do.
I knew it.
Star Trek manual.
Yeah, something dawned on me because when I was like 19, 20, I used to.
Oh,
I
at
used to
at
work.
least you're aiming for something there, Nudist Megatron. At least you got
I used to
goals.
work overnight, and I read this entire thing. Can you guys see that now?
Yeah, I saw you were posting stuff on Twitter today.
Yeah, so here it clearly says in this sentence, although these are heavily automated functions, their criticality demands a human officer. That's kind of racist, but officer to oversee these operations at all times. Obviously, they mean, any kind of sentient being, but there it is.
Yes.
And here's the book.
Very nice. So Shield Wall says like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, what?
I'm not sure. So like 2 years ago, them open airlock policy. I think he said so. Like 2 years ago, then. Yeah. Senate is here too. He says,
Yeah,
"I'm
right.
here. Shit show number 2 starts."
We're like
What's up, guys?
26 years ago. Sorry.
By the way, Senate is now in our Discord, guys. Senate is now in the Discord.
Shit. Is that legal?
Boy.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Is that legal?
Well, we've got. I mean, I think Shield Wall. I think everybody else. I think Nudist Megatron. Are you in the Discord as well, Megatron? But yeah, Senate's there, so you guys could definitely go join. But we got a lot of people from the chat, and even new people that have come over from FNT. So it's growing, and it's pretty awesome.
I had that. Speaking of that technical manual, I have it somewhere in
really?
one of my boxes of books. I remember I got that as a gift, I think, for Christmas or birthday or something like that. It was like my favorite gift that I got that year, and everybody's like, "You're such a fucking nerd. You're a fucking nerd."
Dude, I read the whole thing.
I read that thing from cover. I'm like, I want to know exactly how things work on the Enterprise, and they did a pretty good job. Like, I think some of the stuff that's in that version has been kind of retconned through other episodes. But at the time, it was an amazing piece of, like, the amount of work that went into that book must be astonishing. Like, how they try and explain some of the science and engineering aspects of how warp drive works, how, the warp drive, the warp engine and the warp fields are a different thing. It's the nacelles that generate the warp field. It's the warp drive that generates the power for the field. So, like, the warp engines simply provide the electricity, basically, to power the nacelles to make the field. A lot of people didn't understand that. They thought the warp came from the engine itself, no, that's not the case. It's creating a warp field around a ship of that size requires an immense amount of energy, and antimatter-matter reaction is how they achieve that energy and how it gets run through, plasma conduits and all that fun stuff of, like, how things work. If you're a Trek nerdy, that thing was like your Bible,
and all of it made sense. It
was like some pseudoscience, but there was, like, it was rational. There was
Okay,
rationality behind it. It wasn't and then magic happens.
It was Sternbach and Okuda, so those are two smart motherfuckers. But yeah,
Okuda's like the
Would you hold it up against him?
yeah,
standard bearer for like Star Trek knowledge,
Oh wow.
Yeah, and this it talks about, here's what's really good. It talks about the structural integrity field. It talks about the inertial damper. So imagine this, Jeff, if you're flying through space at, who knows how many times the speed of light, and you hit like a microparticle, like it's going to tear right through the ship. There's like a force field that pushes everything out of the way.
And that's the primary function of the deflector field.
Yep.
If you watch the episodes, you get the sense that the deflector field is some magical thing that they just need to re-rig to solve
make a laser
technical problem that they have. And they're like, well, we just need to make the deflector field emit a tachyon beam.
Yeah.
But the main purpose of the deflector field is to shield the ship from space garbage, basically, because they're traveling, at faster than light speeds. It explains how warp is kind of like the Richter scale. So like a magnitude 2 quake is not twice as devastating as a magnitude 1. It goes up by a factor. So like warp 8 is not twice as fast as warp 4. It's way, way faster than that because it's an order of magnitude. It's not just a straight. It's not like miles per hour where 20 miles an hour is half as fast as 40 miles an hour. Warp doesn't work that way. Warp 8 is way faster than warp 4 by way more than double. And how it was unachievable to be past warp 10 because the amount of energy, you can't possibly place more energy into generating the warp field. There's like diminishing returns, and it's just like it's kind of like half the distance to the goal penalties in football. If you're sports ball, like you can't ever cross. You can get closer and closer and closer to that goal line, but you never quite get there.
Well, like in that episode By Any Other Name, where that guy tries to take him to the Andromeda Galaxy, they're supposedly going warp 14, but they recalibrated the warp scale in TNG. So that was really probably warp 8.5 or some shit like that. So, but yeah, you're right. It's a different magnitude, but that book, everything makes sense. And it's the book that says not only are there 3 holodecks, but there's like 20 smaller holosuites for like junior crew members and stuff. So there's a lot of information, and it's really interesting. There's a DS9 one as well that not only does the station, but it also does the Defiant. I have a stack of Star Trek. I just don't have Star Wars books. I have Star Trek books. I have Babylon 5 books. Yeah, it's
nice.
Fucking nerd. Yeah. So
I love that book. I read it. It's a reference manual. It's not something that's really like a good read from cover to cover, but I read it cover to cover because I was just fascinated by like how they explain how the science and the engineering behind how things work on the starship. It's not.
What about the original
science
one?
Fiction,
Do you have the original one?
I don't know which version I have.
No, I mean from the original series. There's a technical manual.
I don't think so.
I'll show that one off next time.
I got it, I think, at the time of the Next Generation.
Let's find something else in here that's, I don't know. Let me just, sorry, Jeff, we're derailing everything.
Oh, no, you're fine.
It talks about how tricorders work, phasers.
Gravity on board the ship.
Yeah, gravity.
It explains that.
Here it is. Yeah. Gravity generator. They're like embedded in the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, just everything.
And this Shieldwall says, doesn't the Voyager 1 say they have a spare warp core on board?
I think so. I think it does.
Okay.
Boy, I'm not familiar with that, but boy, that's stupid. Like a warp core is like, it'd be like saying your car has a spare engine. Like, where would you like?
That's what I was thinking.
Bookmark.
The warp core is such a huge
thing. Is that data?
It is data. Yeah.
Nice.
Like the warp core is such a huge thing. Like having a spare one to me is just kind of like it's funny because like the way it used to be in Star Trek was like if your warp core like went down like 100%, like it was next to impossible to like cold start it out in space. Like it required I mean, it was a production to like turn on the engines, like the initial fire them up and get them primed and everything.
We already saw that episode with Scotty.
Yeah.
Remember? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's a big deal.
New designs that were supposed to be the E. Obviously, they didn't. Use those.
You guys want to hear something pretty cool?
Yes.
Hit my watch hours.
Yes. See,
So
running
refresh
all
channel
night, you know.
monetization, and it says like step 1, review partner program terms. I've already done that. And then next I sign up for Google AdSense and then I get reviewed. So yeah.
Nice. I've been running culture as well. So
Yeah, me too. I just did that. I started going that before. Yeah. I need to do
Yeah,
culture
I need
and
to
I
do
do
that when we're
org board as well too. Yeah. But yeah, that's that, Greg. What you were saying is that even though I don't know a lot about it. Yeah, having a spare engine in your car. I mean, okay.
I mean, I guess
You said that's the Voyager.
Yeah, it's almost a trope in like TNG Trek On. Like oh my god, we got to eject the warp core. Like it seems like that's like the solution all the time, or that's the big threat is like, oh my god, the warp core is going to implode or explode. We need to eject the warp core. We need to eject the warp core. It's like, well, if you do that, you'll get back to Starbase in like 1 billion years.
yeah.
like you basically you need to call somebody to come get all your people because you're kind of dead in space without the core.
Well, I've never even seen the
warp core
USS
is like a
Voyager
monster
come out.
deal. Voyager's actually like a slick looking ship. I like
It
the
really-
design of it and everything.
It
Until
really
they put on like that
kinda-
ablative armor or whatever, that was garbage.
Oh
Like
shit! I see the
at the
picture
end
you're
of the
talking about.
series?
Yeah, I see that. Oh, ugh.
Where it has like it's like all of a sudden it's like the Voyager / Batmobile from Batman '89. I was like, oh,
That's weird.
that's retarded.
That's really weird. Yeah,
I hated that look.
but yeah, that's a good looking ship. It kind of, man, I wonder if you kind of look at it, it kind of almost has like Orville kind of pulled from that design a little bit. Doesn't it look similar to the Orville a little bit to you?
It does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
that's the first thing I
love
noticed.
the look of the Orville. I love that ship. I think it's a fantastic looking ship. Yeah, that Voyager looks good. Wow. I'd never seen it
it's
before.
got
And it has like organic technology in it. So
Okay.
yeah. It's not, but it doesn't take place during the time of discovery. So
right.
that's the difference. What do they have, like biomimetic gel packs or something like that, Greg? That do like processing of functions and stuff.
Well, they invented a number of like biotech to deal with their spore drive. I think that's the most.
No,
most
I mean on
egregious thing.
Voyager.
Oh, on Voyager. Oh,
I think they have these biomimetic gel packs that like process, calculations faster in different pieces of equipment and stuff like that.
One of my issues with Voyager is it took a lot. There was quite a bit of what I would call kind of lazy writing. It was, the cure for everything. They went from it was no longer the deflector dish. It was now all of a sudden, we'll just use nanites. Nanites
Right.
for everything. And, they were just kind of inventing these weird technologies to kind of get them out of the hole that they created in the episode. And it got kind of old. It was just like, I don't know how many times. It felt like it was like every other episode. I know it wasn't nearly that bad, but it felt like it was like nanites were the cure to everything once they introduced them.
I want that poster right there.
Oh, the size scale poster?
Yeah, it even has the Orville on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool looking.
I used to have a poster similar to that, but obviously
really
not
cool.
with the Orville, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just had the
yeah.
Enterprise. I had one with the Enterprise
Mhm.
on it.
Nice. I just
And,
thought that was
some
cool.
other ships, like I think it had like the Reliant on it too.
Okay.
But
I just thought that was cool.
posters. I was so into Star Trek Online for a while that I took like the star map and I created a gigantic file and I like uploaded it to like Walmart and had the photo lab print like a poster size of it so I could have it like above my computer to reference.
Mhm.
Like I was like that.
Hey,
nuts
Subhuman.
into that game.
How's it going?
What's up, even?
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
We were just discussing shit porn, basically.
Oh, dude.
Correct.
I-
Am I not wrong?
freaking love the Babylon 5 ships. They just look so like space opera-y. I don't know. And they're meant to function in space. That's the big thing that like a lot of science fiction gets wrong. Like stuff doesn't really look like it was meant for space,
it has things like wings, and it's like, you don't create lift in space, so like that's unnecessary. And like, in the Star Trek world, as long as you don't believe in garbage JJ Trek, ships weren't manufactured on Earth and then like lifted into the atmosphere, into space. They were constructed in space for a reason, and that is like some of like the things like structural integrity and everything. You don't need that in space because it doesn't have to withstand the pressures of atmosphere. And the idea that you could take the Enterprise underwater is like retarded.
See, I didn't understand what the hell they were doing. I'm like, what in the fuck?
That ship would never survive under the pressures of being underneath the ocean like that. Well, maybe they created some magical field to with the deflector dish in order to say that it survived, but like, there's just really no reason.
The technical part and science part of it aside, how did they get there without anyone seeing? That would have been loud and noisy and visible. And
how do you belly flop the Enterprise into an ocean and not make like a tsunami?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at how much water
I hate those movies.
It's just, it's dumb stuff like that. Well, he wanted the shot, and that's JJ to a T. He wants that shot, so it doesn't matter how he gets there. They just need to get there so they can show that. It'd be like, wouldn't it be cool to show the Enterprise coming out of the water? And everybody's like, yeah, that would actually look pretty badass. And nobody bothered to ask, like, wait, why would they be under the ocean in the first place?
Right.
Like, why would they be less detectable up in the atmosphere and just beam down? Like, why would you go through that level of to hide the ship when you could easily just hide it in space?
Yeah, and what if someone goes diving? I mean,
or sees it descend into the ocean, or like a million things. When you have transporter technology or shuttlecraft or anything like that. I mean, one thing I will say that I like about the Orville is that they don't have transporter tech, because transporter tech, speaking of the technical manual, is one of those technologies that they use that just really, if you give it too much thought, it's like a time travel show. It's just going to give you headaches.
Yeah.
And the fact that the writers of some episodes abuse what the transporters really can and cannot do and how they work. It's hard to kind of wrap your head around. Like, okay, so they disassemble you and reassemble you. Why can't they clone you then? Or like,
that's
like what?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Them once they already have the pattern, like, how does that really work?
Yeah, you can just get some extra matter and do it.
Yeah. The technical manual tries to skirt around it a little bit, and it just never makes sense. It's one of those technologies that was convenient because it didn't have to have them take shuttles down every time. They could just beam up. But it's one of those things that, like, man, in Discovery, they forget that they have transporters all the time. And it's like, well, what? Wait a minute. So, like, in one particular episode, this chick is like, she was taken over by alien AI, and they ended up having to like open an airlock and send her out into space. And then she's basically dead. It's like, well, why couldn't you just beam her?
Yeah.
To the brig or something like that. You have transporters. Like, why aren't you using the transporters to solve this problem? It's because transporters can solve a lot of their issues way too easily. So, one thing I think the Orville has done well is just kind of stayed away from that technology. Hopefully they continue to.
Yeah.
Tim, please tell me they do.
Oh yeah. I mean,
okay.
You guys only have what, like 10 more or fewer?
I think 10, so.
We just did episode 3.
And we hated it.
Which one was it? Just say 2 words.
No, we didn't hate it. We hated it for another reason.
Two words. By Alara.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I was mad, man.
Fuck.
I know.
I don't want to give too much of our review away for that episode, but fuck.
I know.
Is it the one with her parents?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That one was, man. That was pretty intense, though.
Mm-hmm.
And who was the guy?
Episode, but fuck the ending.
Who was the bad guy?
Phlox from Enterprise.
Yes, that's who it was.
Because
I
he
can't
was
think of his
rewatching. It's
name.
like, holy shit!
Ethan-
Yeah,
Ethan something. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that it was like the episode had two guys that were both the medical officer in two different Star Trek shows. They were playing together on screen as adversaries in this episode. I'm like, well, that's some clever, stunt casting there. That was kind of neat to see.
Yeah.
Because I actually liked Phlox's character,
Yeah, he was
in
tolerable.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
I like that he wasn't just like he wasn't your typical medical officer. He did a lot of kind of like, he was kind of a cross between a medical officer and like a witch doctor almost.
Yeah. That's true.
Or like a a naturalist or something like that.
Right.
But I liked his character. So it was neat to see him in the episode, like the episode overall, but fuck that ending.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
we gotta
the
stop. We
review.
gotta stop talking about it. We're giving the whole review away.
true.
But anyway, that book is awesome. I'll probably start. I'll next time we do one on Sunday night, I'll show the classic one. And it came out like unofficial, and then they liked it so much they obtained the rights to it, and they started publishing it. So
Nice.
I wonder if you can still get that somewhere. I'd be curious. That'd be.
I mean,
interesting
I
to,
got
just
it in
have as a
like
collector.
90, I think 1990. And I think they published it for a long time after that. So it's possible, but it's really cool. I'll show it off next time.
It would just be interesting, and going through these original series episodes, you can tell like they didn't have things nailed down in this first season of Star Trek, the original series. They were kind of creating the lore as they went, and things like in the last episode they referenced like he had to close a circuit to the atomic pile. Well, what the hell is that in the starship? It's like never mentioned again. So they didn't really start nailing down how things worked until later, and then really kind of nailed it down more so with the movies and then the next generation, like how things work and the more standardized things. But that's a luxury you have when you're the first in the franchise of several television shows. And one thing I get people complain about my Lower Decks reviews and people defending it and be like, well, the original series had all these kind of god creatures and all these other things. You didn't criticize that. You say you like the original series. Well, like I'm judging it from a different standpoint. It's the first in the franchise, not the 9th show.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Lower Decks is, so you have TOS. We'll lump in the animated series with TOS, I guess, or we can count it as a separate one. Either way, so that's 1 or 2. You got TNG, DS9, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery, Picard. Lower Decks is 8 or 9, depending on whether you want to count the animated series or not. I expect more out of 8th or 9th iteration of a franchise show than I do first one.
Yeah.
Like the world building is pretty well established by the time you get into your 9th television series that exists in this world. So my expectations for nailing down continuity and getting things right from a technical standpoint of how things operate, I have a much higher expectation of shows now than I did TOS, because there's stuff in here that like I could point out contradictions and things like, well, that's not really how it works, or they changed this, or the last episode was the first time they really called it Starfleet. All those kind of little things that they were working out as they went before they could really build their Bible
Right.
for the show. I mean, they were writing it as they went, and it shows in some of these first season episodes. They're still good episodes, and it's a different standard. Yeah. And our understanding of how technologies work in the year 2020 is quite different than, mid 60s.
Absolutely.
So you could get away with a little bit more fanciful science fiction in the 60s because science was not as understood as it is now, like how things work, how computers work. Like it's different. We have a better understanding of how things work in the galaxy, how things work on a subatomic level. We know a lot more than we did back then. We've gone through
and
several technical revolutions since the 1960s.
Well, and like I said, even like temporal mechanics, if you go back in time and then you go back again to fix what you can't, you're already in a different like timeline. That doesn't even, Doc Brown explained that to us. So I don't even know if that was even a science in the mid 60s. So
right. Yeah. It's just, like you have to judge some of these shows by the era that they were born in. I mean, that's a factor. Like, obviously, they didn't understand how computer technology would evolve. I mean, they use wooden discs in TOS, right? Like, we don't even use discs now. They're already obsolete.
Well, so did Star Wars, So
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So, to go back and judge that on the same standards as I judge a modern Star Trek show, that would not be fair to TOS. And I don't think I'm still being unfair to the current shows, because again, you've had all this lore to establish it. It's your 8th or 9th series. You should have things right. You should understand that, yes, the helm position should be, somebody should be there. Like, if something like, anomalies pop up all the time in space, watch Star Trek episodes for a little while. You understand that shit happens all of a sudden, and they have to go to red alert, raise the shields, take evasive maneuvers. Like, if nobody's at the helm, that can't happen.
Yep.
Anyway, we should probably watch an episode, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that. Okay. Cool.
I could
I know.
talk Trek all night long.
Same here.
Alrighty. I got the link in the chat for you guys. It's actually pinned at the top of the chat for the watch party. Yeah, exactly. Hot Tub Time Machine had not come out yet to teach us how it should work. That's correct. That's correct. Yes, that is correct. So, like I said, dropped the link. It's pinned at the top for the watch party if you guys want to click that. If you want to jump in with us. I put it in the private chat for you guys as well.
I am in there.
Cool. If everybody's ready, I think we'll go ahead and start. I think we're good.
I am ready.
All right.
And then we'll do trivia after this episode, guys. So
Cool.
hope
From
you
the
guys
last
studied
time.
up on the previous 2 episodes, and we
I
get
did
some
not.
better scores than we did last time.
I was going to, but I just haven't had the time. So, but
Oh,
we'll
boy.
see. We'll see. All righty. Here we go.
Newest Megatron, your goal is now to beat Jeff in Star Trek trivia.
You guys get to go?
I'm going to go
for you?
dark for a minute, but I'll be right back. But continue without me.
What set's on the back lot that we could use? Okay, how about an Old West town?
Yeah.
Is that screen in sync with you guys?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, Shield Wall, you're definitely going to do better. You're definitely you're ready. You're ready to do this Megatron. What the hell? This is gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm. You got zapped with a something or other. Classic mystery music.
Yeah.
Or the romance music sometimes too.
Mm.
Can I get your tricounter out there, McCoy, and do something? There you go.
There you go. Yeah, true, Shield Wall. Excuse me.
Oh my. Sulu's gone mad
Again.
again.
Yes.
George Takei's like, hey, am I going to get an episode where like I'm not a crazy son of a bitch? Writers are like, no.
Not really, no.
And he's like, damn you, Shatner.
No.
It's your fault.
They don't get along too well, do they?
No, there's some bitter feelings there.
I
I
read
remember
something.
listening to him when he was on Stern a bit about it. Yeah.
I read something a couple of weeks ago where Shatner said when they see each other at like a con or something, they just say, "Hey George, hey Bill," and they just keep walking. So at least they say hi to each other.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah. George wasn't really nasty about it on Stern, even though Stern was trying to get him to be.
he was about 20 years ago on Stern.
He
Oh,
was.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they've traded some nasty shots. They got Spock wearing like a cloak.
Yeah, looks like
I know.
Black Riding Hood.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jim, they're still. First, Kelly must have been at home in this episode. It's like, this is my kind of set. This is my kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Period stuff, a little westernish.
This is weird.
Yeah. I like that. This is where they get the.
It's the Purge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Shieldwall was saying. Yeah. This is where they got the idea for the purge.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's Portland.
It's mostly peaceful.
Or Austin or
Yeah.
Chicago or
Yeah. I want a festival. You mock the lawgivers. You just went outside during the festival.
I know he's probably not going to last very long.
Yeah.
He's going to get the
Get
Rona.
him. Why is it dark out?
Was going to ask the same thing. Just go to Portland. It's dark now, Greg. See?
There you go. Sunset really quick.
Yeah, I did.
That's all right. Minor continuity.
The sun explodes during red hour.
That's right. Did he just intentionally jump through a window?
Yeah, he did.
Whee! Just go.
He's like, good thing I don't have guns or phasers.
Yeah.
What, do you sleep standing up?
I guess.
I was wondering that.
He's just on watch.
Yeah. Golly.
Like the Truman Show. Reset.
Uh-huh.
Strangest cult ever. Kill that guy. Kill him now.
Yeah.
I sparkler you.
Best sound effect ever.
I know. I sorcerer you. Seems real fucking gentle.
Yeah.
Set phasers to murder.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dude's like, no. We will not.
Huh.
Clean up on aisle the entire town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Stepford shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That guy in the deal with the daughter, like, send him back to the ship. He's out of line.
Yeah.
They're all going to attack him, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
No. Don't stun. Kill.
Yeah. They shouldn't move too fast or anything, you know?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. These guys are about as threatening as your typical zombies.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I can limp away really slowly and
Ooh.
escape them all. Oh, that's some new effects there.
Wide
I love
field.
it. Keep stunning. Don't stop.
Why aren't those guys in the back firing? Fucking
That's what I'm wondering. You didn't listen to Kirk.
like the worst officers ever.
Yeah, what were they doing?
I don't know.
It's like stun them. They're still coming. 2 idiots in the back.
Yeah.
They like the big, huge, thick doors in TOS.
Yeah.
Like every door is like a foot thick.
What in the world?
That's what's in the case in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, it's just a yellow version. Punch him. Keep him knocked out. Not that hard.
Hmm?
You're an ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. That sounds not so great.
You will drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes, pretty much.
Landrew is asshole.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Uh-oh. I knew it.
Doc is of the body. Andrew's got the good stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, they have a depth.
Excuse me.
He goes to joy. Peace and dream. Andrew. Oh, this is quite a different look than the castle. Yeah, stupid dumb dumb.
The Undertaker's about to make his ring entrance.
I'm gonna be up to Spock now.
And he's got the COVID guard up too.
Yeah, it does.
Star
That
Trek is ahead
door
of
is
its
used
time.
like in 50 different sets on this show.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm guessing not.
Oh,
Interesting.
A lie.
Mm-hmm.
An exaggeration.
Yes.
There you go. Correct answer, Tim.
An omission.
Yep, that's an answer too. Neck pinching.
Yeah. Shield wall. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I was just joking. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there we go.
Whoa, hip top.
Love it.
Karate chop.
Yeah. Great line. It's like a cheap Halloween costume.
Yep.
Sissies.
Toxicity.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. No neck pinch.
If they're like robots, would it work on them? I don't know.
True. Phasers did.
So uncivilized.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
There you go. There's a neck pinch. Coward.
Yep. Hall of Presidents.
Why didn't he just open it?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh,
Requires some seance thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess those handles are just there.
Yeah, there's for show.
Decorative. They're decorative.
Looks like the doorway to the kitchen in a Chinese restaurant.
It does.
It does.
I need 2 number 7s. Extra crab ragoon.
Ooh, I could go for some crab ragoon right
I know,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Did I just culturally appropriate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, cancel.
No,
that.
you were just. Never mind. I wonder if he could be through that trapezoidal shape there. Yeah.
It's Vigo.
I wonder. Yeah, it is.
Vigo.
Mhm. mean fucking free will? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Basically, yeah.
Yep. Hmm. Mhm. Beep bop boop. Hmm. Kirk got a machine to kill itself.
Yeah. He
Pretty
basically figured out how to get rid of Clippy.
Yeah. That look was great.
Oh my.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, no kidding. That's right, Shield Wall.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's kind of.
So basically, like, Zuckerberg and them are going to build themselves into their application. And then We can talk them to death about 20, 30 years from now.
It's gonna be it. Yep, that's gonna be it.
I wouldn't mind talking them into self-immolation.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Right. Agreed. Yeah, absolutely. That was good.
So, question number 1. Wasn't that like a blatant violation of the Prime Directive?
I was thinking that the whole time through. Yep.
He said it. Well, I mean, it was a computer.
That was the computer's Prime Directive.
They justified it. They justified it halfway through, but like their initial, before they knew that it was a computer-run society,
Makes sense.
technically, yeah, it was a Prime Directive violation.
Mhm.
I was thinking the same thing.
I guess maybe because they were already investigating the previously downed ship, but I mean, they went down there in costume,
Yeah.
to try and blend in. And
Yeah.
yeah, not very consistent with the Prime Directive in this particular case. I think the fact that they interfered in the end, I think they did the right thing, and I would say that was a justifiable loophole, that it was a society that was manipulated by a computer.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't on their natural course. They weren't. They were already interfered with, and it was just a correction. But I like, you could create these kind of loopholes. That's the problem with the Prime Directive, is like you can justify a lot of the loopholes with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I switched to my headset, so I'm a little quieter.
Oh, you're fine. You're still on your headset?
Well, I just switched my headset. I was going to head outside for a second before we started trivia, if
Sure.
you don't mind. While we talk about the episode.
Yeah, I'm going to use the restroom real quick and check on my brother's dog. It's in the kitchen.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I've got a camera I can do it on my computer. So
You are the dog's Landrew.
You are not a member of the body.
okay, looks like he's in his bed. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the episode as a little slow, but
Yeah, definitely.
this isn't the first time, or this isn't going to be the last time that they literally talk a computer brain to death either.
No, it isn't. Brain. What is brain? Yeah, there's several times he does that.
Yeah, it gives him like an unsolvable logic problem or something with the androids, and I forget what episode that is.
And then the smoke starts coming out of, it's...
Yep.
Yeah, it's not one that I want to watch over and over again, that's for sure.
No, it's not one that I would necessarily skip, but it would not be one that I'd be super excited. I'd be like, ooh, this one's coming. Yay.
Yeah.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
I like the McCoy as a cultist. That was kind of
Yeah.
fun.
I guess it had a
You
good
are not in the
message.
body.
Yeah.
Hmm? Well, I think the message is very good. It's like, and it's always a balancing act with not to get political, but that's the issue. Is like, freedom and liberty has costs, and you could have a very peaceful society like that one that but at the cost of having any individuality.
Yep.
I, for one, am not willing to pay that price.
Mm-mm.
I value my liberty more than, like, without liberty, life is meaningless.
Yep.
So that's my philosophy.
Oh, yeah. That's the first question, I always ask is, what does this proposition mean for individual liberty? And a lot of people think that's selfish, but so be it.
Yeah, I'll be selfish. I'm interested in my own well-being and my own freedoms. I want to be able to make the choices I want to make.
Of course.
Ayn Rand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So,
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
I'm not exactly going to subscribe to objectivism, but a number of her messages I resonate very much with me.
Yep.
Personal
For sure.
philosophies regarding liberty and freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And her perspective is unique coming from where she came from. You know, like she wasn't born in the United States. She was born in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a different take on things. You know, coming here and enjoying the liberties here, she had a different level of appreciation that some of us who would be just born to it and none of our life didn't have.
Right.
You know.
For sure.
And that's, you know, and those messages still resonate. And that's one thing that Star Trek can get political. Like that message that, you know, sacrificing peace and tranquility for, you know, sacrificing liberty and freedom and for the sake of safety and security. I mean, is that not the whole debate around, you know, COVID restrictions?
Yeah.
Like it's a message that's going to keep resonating over and over and over again because some people are quite happy to give up a little bit of safety.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but yeah, we could go into a whole thing there, but I won't even do it.
No, not getting into, you know, I don't mean to bring up politics, but like I mean to bring up like that it's like political messages are a part of Star Trek. It's just Star Trek handled
Of
them
course.
back then in a much better way than they do now. Now it's just ham-fisted, you know, beat you over the head with it, and if you disagree, you're the evil character, you're the bad guy in the episode, you're wrong, you're an istophobe, whatever.
Of course.
Not unfortunate.
Yeah. You ready for some trivia?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I was watching Friday Night Tights the other night, obviously, on Friday night, and there was a username, Yahtzee Itstafo.
Good stuff.
Well, that's so frustrating that on like platforms like this, like, you know, I love YouTube. It's where I get most of my entertainment, if not almost all of it now. But it is so frustrating that like you have to speak in stupid code words in order to get your, you know, not have your streams and shit ghosted.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Sucks. It's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Gary's been dealing with that issue. Like it seems like every night, like every week, the Inquisition gets ghosted midway through.
Really?
They don't shut down the stream, but like it won't show up unless you like go to their channel. Like it won't show up in your like subscription feed and stuff like that. It's just it doesn't show at all. You have to go to like their channel and find it there.
Right.
So unless you're looking for it, which, you know, fortunately for them, the majority of their audience looks for it. They know it's on Sunday nights. That's one of the advantages of doing regularly scheduled streams.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some little purple-haired pillow biter that has a hard-on for the show, and he waits, you know, until every Sunday, I guarantee. So.
Most likely.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
Yeah.
getting
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that video a couple months back of James O'Keefe where he had all the video of people working for tech companies that straight up said they were profiling?
No, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I think they were actually Facebook employees in this case. Yeah, they were like at after work, you know, at the bar and stuff, and the people that were working for him were like, "Oh yeah, so do you just like target people?" They're like, "Oh yeah, if it's Trump, like it's blocked and it's deleted and stuff like that." So, yeah,
I believe that. I believe it.
Well, just look at the whiny little bitches that work at Spotify. You're threatening to go on fucking strike because Joe Rogan's on the platform.
Now, isn't that a Scandinavian company?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I think it's a Swedish company. Let's look that up.
I'm glad you did too, for notification. I know that sometimes people don't get it, and yeah, we've been lucky that we haven't been ghosted very much on our on here.
Yeah,
Even
it's a Swedish company
okay.
Nice.
based in. I'm gonna guess Stockholm. Yeah, that's where their headquarters are, and then they have one in NYC as well.
Mhm.
So anyway, I use Pandora.
Mm. Yeah, I use Apple Music. I never liked Spotify's setup anyway. To me, it was just garbage.
I need to start using Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's there basically.
Yeah.
I use Mead Radio.
Yeah, true. Need a radio. They need an app. All
Yeah. Yeah.
right.
Let me get ready to do trivia here.
Yeah, pop the link in the chat for us.
I will.
Thank you. Okay.
Join for trivia. There'll be
Trivia
10
time.
questions on tomorrow is yesterday, and then there'll be questions on a court martial. So
Join for the trivia. Stay for the L.
Awesome. Is Nudist Megatron here ready to get his low score?
Yeah.
Aiming for that low score, like Rhino in 80s trivia.
Okay, I'm in.
All right. Yeah, I'm in too now.
In like Flynn.
In like Flynn.
Oops.
Tomorrow was yesterday. Definitely the only opening so far. We're like, is this Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it opened up with like it looked like a
Yeah.
a war movie,
Military
or
show.
something.
Yeah.
It actually looked like is like one of those like propaganda reels.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Join today.
Let's take a look at what's happening with the soldiers on the front line. Yeah. Yeah.
Megatron, are you still in the chat? Are you playing?
I'm sure he's going to be in. If you type in ad, he's there, but we'll see.
All right. We'll start the countdown.
All righty. Okay. Let's see how bad I'm going to do on this one.
Are you going to read them again?
Yeah.
I love it when they do that. It makes it much easier.
All right. What starbase was the Enterprise headed to before they were flung back in time? So what starbase were they headed to before they were flung back in time? And tomorrow is mystery.
Dippy dippy doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
Not sure about this one. Not sure.
I know the answer.
Obviously.
I'm sure. I'm sure you do.
So I'm thinking that, this early on, they don't have that many star bases. So it's got to be 9.
That was a good logical guess. Starbase 9 is the correct answer.
Then you get into TNG and it's like, they're in the hundreds and stuff.
Definitely.
Good logical.
All right.
Logic.
What was the call sign of the jet plane tasked to investigate the Enterprise? What was his call sign?
Okay.
Maverick.
It's not D, everybody. It's not.
You sure? Well, I don't see Goose on there, so.
Right into the danger zone. Anyone looking forward to that movie?
I was. Now I'm looking forward to it maybe next year if there's theaters open, which there probably won't be.
I know.
Ooh,
Split.
wow. Well, I'm happy to say that nobody guessed Maverick. It is Blue Jay 4.
Yes.
Excellent.
Blue Jay 4.
Got it.
What was Captain Christopher's first name?
Shit. Oh. Okay. After I thought about it for a second, it came right to me because I can hear Spock saying his name out loud.
Well, it's going to be really embarrassing if you get it wrong now.
Captain Dick Christopher.
That's it. Dick Christopher is the correct answer. It's just not.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Captain Jake from State Farm Christopher.
It is John. Everybody got that one right.
Nice.
Huh?
Good job.
Ooh, it's close.
Everyone's positive.
Yes,
Yes,
we are.
we're doing much better this time than last time. According to Kirk, how many ships like the Enterprise exist?
Watch my points go down here.
I knew it. You know, another reason I know a lot of stuff isn't just from watching an episode, but that encyclopedia, which I took a picture out of Con for the tweet I sent out tonight. That thing is like this thick, and I've
Really?
read that thing. I didn't read the whole thing. It's that long. But yeah, I would read that thing and I absorb information and remember it. So
Nice.
useless knowledge bank.
Ooh, only one person got it correct. The answer is 12.
'Twas me.
Yep, I got it wrong.
Because I remember talking about that.
Kirk tells Spock, your logic can be most blank. Logic can be most.
I think I picked the wrong one, but there's two. I whittled it down to two, and I went for one of them. And I guess, shot in the dark. No, not really.
Everybody gets this one correct.
Good.
It is most annoying.
I had it whittled down to annoying and irritating.
Yeah.
Where did the Enterprise computer acquire its affectionate female personality?
This one is a guess. Because I don't remember.
That lovely, sexy computer. Ooh. Mixed answers here. The correct answer was E.
Got it right.
Good. is Captain Christopher's future son's name?
Wow. Shawn Michaels.
Had to put that.
Well, we did see the high cross body off the top
Yeah,
rope.
exactly.
Correct, we did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was wondering why. I was wondering if that's why you put that there.
Exactly why I put that there.
Mhm.
Oh, I get the win on this question. It's Sean Jeffrey.
Okay.
Negative points for all. How many officers does Kirk take down in the photo lab?
Take on or take down?
Take on. Take on. How many does he fight?
Okay.
Handicap match.
Well, you know, it's
Hell,
Kirk, so.
Hell
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
God,
I missed the Attitude Era. Damn it.
I was I was tuned out of wrestling way before that. So.
Loved it.
Everybody says 3,
Nice job.
and everybody is correct.
I didn't know if there was another one in the corner when he did that, but I just went with 3.
Yeah, I can see.
You were thinking the crossbody
Yeah.
shot.
Mm,
Which one of the following crimes does the colonel not threaten to charge Kirk with?
not.
I remember this.
Throw him
Yeah.
in jail for 200 years.
Mhm.
Kirk's like, that'd be about right.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention this, dude. He was like cool under fire during that entire session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was awesome there. He's
I
like,
know.
yeah, fuck you gonna do with me, buddy?
I know.
You got nothing. Ooh, got a mix here. The correct answer, though, is assault.
Yep. After I picked burglary, I knew I was wrong.
I remember him saying burglary. I guessed on assault.
He did commit assault, but he didn't try to get charged.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last question for the round. What affectionate name does the computer call?
Oh, I know this.
This one should be. Gave you a softball.
Yeah, you did on that one, but I appreciate that.
Didn't want the embarrassing scores that we had last.
Man, we are less than a week away now from our first actual trivia night.
All
Wow.
right.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Well,
And what's it going to be on?
it's going to be different categories, split up a little bit.
It's going to be different categories. It'll be 50 questions total. And it'll be probably 5 different, there'll be 5 rounds of 10 on some different categories.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
way, if there's a category that somebody's not really in, up to speed on, it's, they can still play the other rounds and get a respectable score. Everyone
Cool.
got this one correct, so very good.
Well, and this
The
isn't
winner of
necessarily.
the first round is Open Airlock Policy. 5,779 points. Geek Blend following close behind. Shield Wall. Respectable score at 30.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
And this
apparently I
is-
missed the first time into the episode if you go number of missed questions. Okay.
Yeah, this necessarily isn't in my favor, but doing something like Tolkien certain people would excel at that, and
Oh my God! Right?
Mhm.
there's all kinds of topics.
I know.
Yeah, I think the challenge is going to be for me to pick kind of like average difficulty questions for this thing, so it doesn't
Right.
Yeah.
people don't kind of give up early. They
Yeah.
kind of stay invested in the game.
Yeah, that's why I
And
would
then-
make like the last question, like a really obscure, hard one that only a expert could get.
Yeah,
Mhm.
to determine the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't come up with a name for what we're going to call the trivia yet.
Oh, thank you. Challenge accepted.
We shall see
All right.
what we come up with. We shall see.
All right.
You're going to the next round.
Okay. Court Martial. Looking forward to this trivia show. Thanks, Blake. We are excited to do it. Me and Greg were talking about it last night, and we're actually excited to really do this one. So it's nice to have something different to come and watch or come check out on YouTube. It's not. We want to do something different.
Yeah. Variety is the spice. Right.
Yep.
Begin to count down.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Halloween reviews and unboxings and all cool shit and watch parties starting this Thursday.
Yes.
Excited for that one.
I got to work on the trivia.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I fell asleep last night thinking about, okay, what's question number 1? So,
All right. Question number 1. What starbase does the Enterprise go to for repair?
okay.
I wonder. Process of elimination here. And we kind of discussed it a little bit in the last quiz, didn't we?
A little bit. We'll see.
Cool. Oh, cool. I got more money in my wallet than I thought I did. Sweet. Oh, yeah. I got some cool giveaways, too, coming up during Halloween. It's gonna be fun.
Ooh, we're split 50-50 between Starbase 9 and Starbase 11. Correct answer is 11.
Damn it.
Mine was last one, Jeff.
9
What?
was the last one. I wouldn't do that again. Hey, we got Megadong in the game now.
He's
All
back.
right.
He's back.
Question number 2. Who is the commanding officer of the Starbase? Who's the commanding officer? Hint, it's a Commodore.
Yeah.
And every one of these Commodores are actually Commodores in the Starbase.
I got it wrong.
You did?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're kind of all over the board here. Only one person got it correct, I think. Yep. Oh, nobody got it. It was
No.
still...
Yeah, because
Mm,
Travers was on our last trivia.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I selected.
Son of a bitch.
Mhm.
I win again.
Yes, you do. We're not starting off very well on this one.
Negative.
Well,
No,
the top two
no.
are. Yeah, no one got it.
Yeah,
No.
we got some negative scores. Congratulations, Megadong. You're on your way. What was Benjamin Finney's rank? What's his rank? He was not a captain
No, that's not the captain.
or commodore. Consensus is Lieutenant Commander, and that is
Yes.
correct.
Sweet.
Sweet. Oh, you went up, but just not much.
Yeah, Megadon got it right too.
Megadon, what are you doing? You got a question right.
I know he did. The prosecutor.
Who is the prosecutor in Kirk's court martial? Who's the prosecutor?
Oh shit.
And if you think I was going to
What
make it
the
easy
hell?
by giving just a first name, you would be wrong. Ariel's too unique. I feel like everybody would have gotten that one. So you need to know the full name.
Yeah.
And every one of these last names has been a love interest of Captain Kirk. Split between Shaw and Marcus. Marcus is not correct. That would be Carol Marcus from Star Trek 2.
Jim. Edith Keeler.
Shaw.
Shaw.
I could, yeah, I heard it in my head too, so that helped.
I didn't get very many points. Oh, it's only 100 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are these questions coded as 100? Oops.
Yeah.
Oops. On what ship did Kirk and Finney serve together when Kirk reported him for leaving an open circuit? What was the ship?
Oh, damn it.
Kirk served on 3 of these ships, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Ooh, split.
Ooh. We only have one correct answer. It was the Republic.
Really?
USS Republic.
Okay.
He also served on the Farragut and obviously the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is the name of Kirk's defense lawyer?
Weirdy McWeirdo head.
Kind of, yes. That's his nickname.
Look at you trying to trip somebody up.
Mark Daniels.
He's the director of the episode, so it is not Mark Daniels. And answer C is the actual actor's name who played him. The correct answer was D. Or E, I'm sorry, E.
Yeah, Samuel T. Cogley. Sweet.
Samuel T. Cogley. How many members of the court are there at Kirk's trial? This does not include Commodore Stone.
So the people on the court. Okay.
Yeah, who were basically the people ruling on it. Commander Stone was the presiding judge. The presiding judge. So.
But there were people on each side of him too. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going with my gut.
Notice I didn't do any serial number questions.
Yes, you didn't.
I was really tempted to do it, but I kept my word. I said I wouldn't do that.
Well, I remembered in the last episode the pilot
split.
thing. So
it is split between 3 and 4. It is actually 3.
Yes. Nice.
Yep. Open Hamlock still in the lead, followed by Shield Wall of Dragons, and Flynn and Megadong.
Megadong is not so mega.
What was Kirk's rank when he served with Finney and reported him for disciplinary action?
I know this.
What was Kirk's rank?
Interesting.
Oh, we are all over the board. There is one correct answer, obviously, and that would be Ensign.
Okay.
It's Ensign James T. Kirk.
That's right. Oh, shit.
What is not part of Kirk's service record at the time of his testimony? And these are his medals and service awards.
You mean the 15 or 20 they read off?
Yeah.
It wasn't that many, but he has. The character has accumulated quite a few.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, bro.
I think I got it right.
I went for. Oh well, nice public. Ooh, it's another split across the board.
We lost one participant, so we're down to 3 people playing. It is the Star Cross.
Yeah.
He was not awarded the Star Cross. That was a tough one. But some of the names were pretty, I felt were kind of obscure enough that maybe people.
Oh, you timed out, Shield Wall?
Dang.
We'll get back in there.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well,
I guess you do, since it's only a 100-point game, but
yeah, it's decided, but they'll play the last question.
just how much am I going to pwn you guys?
Oh, okay.
How many times does Spock say he beat the computer at chess? This is when they're all on the Enterprise. They move the court session to the Enterprise.
I think I got it wrong.
I think I got it right. Question mark. I hope I got it right. Oh, look at that.
Well, one person got it right. I can tell you that, and the answer is 5.
That was you that got it right.
Wait a minute. Was 5 an answer twice?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Oops. So
Who
somebody
answered 5?
So somebody who answered C should get some points, and there I'll have to correct it when manually total. So apologize for that. There shouldn't have been 2 5s.
Who picked that?
Oh, let me see.
I'm guessing Shield Wall.
Next Bob.
Out it.
I swear.
Who voted 5?
Shield
Wall did. Wall did. So apologize, Shield Wall. You should have gotten points there, but did not. Sorry. Final results. Obviously, Shield Wall, I'll have to give you the 100 bonus points back, or 125 actually now. But the overall winner is Open Airlock Policy for that round, and overall for the whole game, again, Open Airlock Policy, but I screwed up on this one. I apologize, guys. Court Martial, they should have been worth more points. I don't know why they went to the default 100 points. I'll have to look at the file, see what happened when it got imported. And I'll know to check for that next time, but they should have all been worth 1,000 points. But
Okay.
Oh well.
With my last breath, I spit at thee.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't change the outcome of the contest. So.
Right. And what was the outcome of that again?
That would be Open Airlock Policy having a dominating win.
Wait, hold on.
That's what
Also,
you-
how many
is that what
times
you
have
wanna
you
hear?
watched these episodes?
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah, but we all watched them only a couple days ago, and I would say there's only a couple questions there. Having long-term Star Trek knowledge might have helped, like the number of Constitution class starships.
I know.
That number 12 is been referred to in more than just this episode. Although the canon's a little loose on that, actually, like which ships they were and how many there were. Because, some people thought, well, he said, was it 12 other ones other than the Enterprise, meaning there's 13? Or was it 12 including the Enterprise, meaning 12 total? But, bonus question. What class starship is it?
Constitution?
Very good. Very good. And the way they're supposed to be named is so like NCC1, the serial number is NCC1701 for the Enterprise, which means that it's actually the second ship in the class. So the USS Constitution was NCC 1700. But then they kind of screwed that up, and like some of them have NCC 1746. Well, obviously there isn't 46 of them. So,
Well, and then they got lazy in that one episode, and the which one? What ship was it? The one that's phasing in and out. They used the same model, so they just made the code 1017, so they didn't have to come up with new numbers. Yeah. That was the constellation on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
And by the way,
which one goes down the belly of the giant space turd?
The Planet Eater.
Yeah.
That was the Intrepid. No. Potemkin. No.
Started with a C. I think it was Constellation.
No.
But
Constellation's the one. I don't remember.
I don't. Now I have to look that up.
But in FOSSA continuity, you know what FOSSA is, right?
No.
They created the role-playing game in the 80s.
Oh.
Well, they developed a lot of lore that pissed people off when it got, thrown to the side. But in FOSSA continuity, NCC stands for Naval Construction Contract.
Really?
So, but it doesn't. It's not in real canon, though. It doesn't stand for anything. So,
alrighty.
Yeah.
I dropped the link in the chat again. I'm going to pin it again. And this is a good one that you guys say, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we could see it with the original effects, though.
Well, I've never seen it with the non one, so I don't.
Alrighty.
We'll see. I'll have to make that decision afterward.
Yeah.
But I don't like. I can't imagine like the new ones like really taking top.
Yeah. We go full
Is everybody
screen.
everybody ready in the chat? You guys, Shield Walls, everybody is watching along ready?
Give me a second. I'm not in there yet.
Okay, sure. Shield Wall says ready. Okay, good.
I'm in there now.
Cool.
Looking forward to this episode.
All
I don't know
right.
if it's just because the episode alone or because it ties into Wrath.
Yeah. All righty, here we go.
Good shot of the full bridge there.
Mm-hmm.
Shield Wall says, ooh, Space Seed.
Morse code.
Are we getting close to catching up with Drunk and Anna?
Yep.
Would imagine.
Yes, at least a remastered Shield Wall. Yes.
I think by next Tuesday we will have surpassed them.
Which ones did they watch last?
I don't remember.
They watched the 2 that we watched Sunday night on Thursday night, but they're going in a different order than we are.
Yeah, they're in production order.
Even
Yes.
so, if we do these tonight, some Sunday night, I think by Tuesday we'll be past them. So
Yeah.
obviously a new effects shot.
Yes. What?
Botany Bay.
Oh no.
Can't not do that. I'm not.
Jeez.
Yeah, there goes painting.
You had to work? Are you that mad?
Yeah, just
MacGyver's. Yeah, she can fix it with bubblegum with a screwdriver. That's right.
Yeah. There's the first reference.
yep. He keeps fucking her name.
That's what I thought when he said the heartbeats were so low that they were in cryo sleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're a little behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Oriental. Yep, he's an S. She's like obsessed with him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Hmm.
Vincent Slutty.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Is that important? I don't know.
Fucking Victorians. Dark Side Droids, do you have Amazon Prime? You can watch some of them and get caught up with us. Wish you could have joined us as well. From the 90s. Shut it all down now, Scotty. Parachute pants.
Look at that thick chest.
Yeah.
Yep. Ensign Whore.
That's Lieutenant Slutty.
Yep.
Bullshit, slut.
She wants that eugenics dong.
Mm-hmm.
22 Dark Side Droids on the remastered versions on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Slut. He's laughing at the superior. God, I'm gonna want to watch Wrath of Khan right after this. God.
Yeah. Great music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ricardo.
Geez, Bones, your balls just grew like 3 times the size they were.
Yeah. Making.
Let me relax on this rich Corinthian leather. Remember those commercials?
Yes. Yep.
He's checking his web search history.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. True. True.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, get out of here, slut.
Is he wearing Crocs?
Yes. Crocs, moccasins. Yes, he is. Moccasins.
Oh,
Oh. She's like, I just kind of did.
oh.
Yeah, there should be for being a hoe. She's like, oh, there's that coming thing again.
Jeez.
Just gonna die of a brain slug in the future. Just take satisfaction in that.
Whip. He's more like the Chad of Khan.
Mhm.
It's like that blue beer that me and Jason
I was
drank.
about to say, yeah.
That's probably why I didn't finish it. Can I take Lieutenant Slut with me?
Yeah. Lieutenant Hobag.
Yeah.
She simps for tyrants.
Yes.
Yeah. Like literally, like she's falling in love with like fucking Hitler.
Yeah. She also has a mullet.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
And you like world dictators because you're a fucking slut.
And she is a traitor.
No. Ricardo Montalban.
Badass.
Good actor.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, he did. He fucking red pilled her.
Yeah.
That's not manipulative or anything.
No. Yeah, so of course the dictator from the fucking Earth's past who led a fucking war is not going to hurt anybody.
No.
No kidding. Yeah.
You fucking dumb cunt.
Jesus.
Jeez. Right.
Damn.
I forgot what a freaking how annoying her character is.
Yeah.
Jesus. And he's on your ship. Illogical. Oh, I got it.
Put him in the brig.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
don't. Yeah.
Charge him for war crimes and shit.
Why is he in a uniform?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He's super strong.
Damn.
You stupid traitorous
Cunt.
whore.
Yeah, no kidding.
Brain slug is going to eat your fucking brain, you bitch.
Mr. Kyle goes down.
Yep. I never understood his uniform. Kyle's like he's always in like this weird
Engineering.
medical. Yeah.
Holy crap, I like their outfits.
Yeah, me
no
too.
shit.
Is it the raspberry? What? Yeah. That you let him look at.
Oh,
Damn.
Ooh. if none of them volunteered to die for the captain, I don't think anybody's going to die for Spock.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
Turn in for Spock. Or she just can't pick a side, can she? Fucking cunt.
Nope. It's all your fucking fault, bitch.
Yeah. Congratulations, you undid a massive error in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be a ginger too.
Yeah. Punch her. Kill her. Kill
Yeah.
her.
What'd you do that for? Oh, he's double fisting phasers. Bad trigger discipline by Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the music here.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he skirted right out of there.
Yeah, he did.
That was a perfectly good prop.
Yeah. Stunt man.
Mhm.
Oh man, that's bad.
Mhm.
So obvious. Oh.
Pervious to the double axe handles.
Well, he's no selling the double axe sandals.
Mhm.
Oh, head scissors
Wow.
takedown. Oh, back body drop.
Mhm.
Look at that. That's just blatant.
I know.
Yeah.
Convenient, like club that you can just pull out.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
For an object.
Pull-out game. See, Kirk has a strong pull-out game. So.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Killer.
Spacer.
Mhm. Right out the airlock.
Yep.
Yeah. LOL, stuff in my office.
You are hereby sentenced to death.
Yeah. They do have death sentences, so.
I'm sure you will.
You won't have to wait that long, will you?
A man I haven't seen in 20 years wants to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they were setting up an episode, you know?
Excuse me. Wow.
Not so much a movie.
Yeah. That was one of the best ones so far.
Hands down, you know, one of the top science fiction villains of all time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I think when I first got on Facebook in 2009, someone was passing around a note. They used to have notes like, what are your top 10 sci-fi villains? And I believe he was on my list, obviously. So,
Yeah.
Khan Noonien. Yeah, he's. Can you hear me all right?
yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's my all-time favorite villain in the Star Trek universe, of course. Like nobody tops Khan.
No.
And I just don't remember, like, man. Like, I don't remember hating that chick as much as I did today. I don't know, but it must be my mood or something.
Oh,
but
I always have.
fucking bitch. Well, like, I never liked her, but like today I was just like, God, I want you to die.
Yeah.
You stupid, simple-minded little twat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put a phaser like on
She
medium
sucks, yeah.
setting and take about 8 shots until it does the job. Don't do the disintegration, you know.
Yeah, just disintegrate her limbs one at a time.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the only bad thing about Wrath of Khan is we don't get to see that bitch die.
Yeah, that's true.
She's
But
already
she
dead at the
does.
start of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Including
My
my beloved wife.
I remember watching that and going, good. She's a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Glad the
Oh,
brain slug
man.
got her.
Yep.
I'm sure they made no difference. She's about as malleable as it gets anyway. She didn't need a brain giant slug to be manipulated.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, fuck, I hate that bitch.
That was a
Willing
really,
to,
really
like,
well done.
literally get your whole ship taken over. Like, okay.
I'm really glad that 90s didn't turn out that way. So
He had way hotter chicks with him in sleep pods. Yeah, some
Yeah.
could argue he really a villain at all.
Yeah, we haven't had a eugenics war yet, so that's
Yeah, true. Yeah,
good. Also don't have the capabilities of launching that kind of a ship into space either. So
yeah.
we're a little behind on the technology as well.
Little bit. A little bit. Maybe just a little bit. That is going to be some interesting trivia
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I think I'm gonna write like my own fan fiction and be like, that chick is gonna be like, she's a great descendant of fucking Carol Baskins.
Oh,
That bitch Carl Baskins. Yeah.
so there's a two-part book series where they talk about his rise and stuff. So
Oh, really?
yeah, and I think one of them is entitled "To Roll in Hell." So,
Really?
mm-hmm. But I think that one is after they've been dumped off on City Alpha 6, and then the first one is in the 90s. I think of how he came to power. So my
See,
father
I'm
read him
confused.
before he died. So
I'm confused on the Earth history though, because like, so this established that the eugenics wars were around the 1990s, and then later on there's like yet another world war that was
there's World War III in the 50s. Yep.
in the 2050s.
Mm-hmm.
That involves, Zephyr, that's where they go back, and
Mm-hmm.
it's after that when they go back in First Contact. It's like, okay. The
Well,
Star Trek universe, there's like the eugenics wars, which sounded like it was a world war as well. Like these guys
yeah.
were controlling whole continents.
But they talk about World War III and the episode with Abraham Lincoln too.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. There's like a General so and so,
Right.
yeah, that was a big leader in that. And plus, in Q's the first encounter at Farpoint, that's where they are.
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
The tribunal there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It was like just savage and stuff toward the end of the war.
Yeah, just kind of funny. It's like, they paint the 23rd century as like, quite evolved, but there was some.
Dope.
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying it was interesting that, as bright of a future as Star Trek paints, it also painted a pretty bleak near future of what humanity would be going through in order to kind of get there. That it would take these kind of devastating wars to kind of unite people, and well, Star Trek First Contact made it seem it was the First Contact with the Vulcans kind of united humanity or whatever.
Yeah.
With the drunken Zephyr Cochrane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great episode. That was a great episode.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end this because I've got to get taking care of the dog that's downstairs, let him out and stuff, let my dog out, and I got to work on some stuff for October. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I'd love to stick around and chat with you guys more, but I just got too much stuff to do, unfortunately.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I might actually end up watching Wrath of Kanya tonight.
Oh, nice. Shield Wall Dragons, thanks for being here tonight. Darkside Droids, thanks for stopping by as well, too. We had just Megatron, of course, here. Blake St. Clair stopped by. Thank you, Blake, for being here, too. And Apollo Patriot popped in for a bit, too. So thank you, Apollo.
Subhuman 84.
Subhuman was here for a bit. Yep. Safe travels to you, Subhuman, as well. Yes. So hopefully you will continue your travels tomorrow. Yes. And we're glad to have you watching along and playing trivia with us as well, Shield Wall. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. let's see. The next thing we're doing is Thursday night. We're doing the Monster Squad stream. So that's the next up on the docket here. So
Yes.
yeah,
What are the
keep
next
on-
2 episodes, Jeff? Real quick.
Okay, let's see here. What are the next episodes?
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
We are close. Where are we?
My privilege.
Let's see, because there's 29 here. We are on. Let's see, we got A Taste of Armageddon and This Side of Paradise.
Okay.
Okay.
I like Taste of Armageddon's like a Twilight Zone-y type thing, and
Okay.
This Side of Paradise is really weird. So
Okay.
anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. Cool.
we have 7 left in this season, so we are
Mhm.
getting really, really close. Really close. Yeah.
Mhm.
But thank you both for joining me again tonight, and thank you, Greg, again for putting together that great
Thanks
trivia.
for having us.
We do appreciate that. Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you all for being here and watching again. We will see you guys Sunday for the next Star Trek watch party. We will see you guys hopefully on Thursday evening for the Monster Squad watch party, our 1st of October. And I will be posting with the time on Twitter, probably going to be around 9 o'clock, most likely on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. But we will post the time when we get an exact time on the Twitter, and you'll see the stream created, of course, on the channel. You'll be able to go to the channel and see what's upcoming. But hopefully we'll see you all there. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, because yes, it is Wednesday now. So last day of September. So thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, good episodes tonight. Had a great time watching them. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.